I'm Trevor, and today we're at the Pro Lawn and Landscape Shop. Basically, we're a Four Seasons landscape business, and we do everything from snow removal to seeding and just about everything in between. There's something for every season, and I'll take you a look around. The purpose of today's tour is primarily just to show you guys the fundamentals of both working for a small business as well as the basic year in the life of a landscaper. So today when I give you the tour, I'll take you season by season and walk you through what we do for each season and some equipment and ways that we do it. Okay, so today, since everything's set up for snow, we're going to start in winter and we'll go throughout the rest of the seasons later. So this is the 1025 with a snowblower on front right now. You can also attach that brush for light snows. And Diesel Covey runs this thing, and when he hops in there, he's quite the master blower. It's pretty slick in this thing, and you can zip off sidewalks pretty quick. Alright, so this is a 252B, and this is primarily used on businesses for backdragging corners for the plow truck, as well as driveways sometimes if we get big snowfalls. And it's super agile, as you can pivot when you're stationary. And also you're able to put a bigger bucket on it for pushing more snow, and you put a smaller bucket on in the spring and summer. Alright, so in the winter we put a plow on the landscape truck, and right now we have the Boss plow on it, which is a V plow. It's really good for pushing big piles of snow. Devin Stetson usually drives this thing, and when he writes his time down, he does a pretty good job. So I like to keep him happy sitting in this thing. Okay, so when you put Devin in the plow truck, he tears up a lot of sod in the winter. So in the spring, you got to reseed all the stuff that Devin tears up. We hook this thing up to the 3520, and it goes right here on the 3-point, and you're able to seed houses as well as this thing. And you basically need to put both shade and sun seed down, and then it will wither itself out. So when the busy spring's done and the high school kids come back from high school, you can start hardscaping more. And this is like making retaining walls and patios, basically anything with cement blocks. And one very important tool to hardscaping is your laser level. And basically what it is you take this receiver and you set the actual laser out, and it can be set up on like the opposite side of your construction site. Then what you do is you can tell how high or low you are based on where the laser hits this receiver, and it can be accurate to up to 1/16 of an inch. So this takes a lot of the guesswork out of hardscaping.
Okay, so here's an example of a hardscape project that we did this summer. I think this one took us 5 days. And here's another prime example of when the skid loader becomes extremely handy. It can lift heavy block, and it's extremely maneuverable. And we're just making a patio here. Basically just a lounging area for the customer. It's really fun to see the transformation, especially when it's in time-lapse mode here. We also planted a bunch of plants and put in landscape rock for them. And when it's all said and done, it's really fun to look back and see what it looked like before and after. And you know what you did is going to last a very long time, and that the customer will be able to enjoy it for years and years to come. Hardscaping is essentially the bread and butter for Pro Lawn and Landscape. The profit margins are extremely high, and it's where Pro Lawn profits the most out of fertilizing, mowing, and snow removal all combined.
Alright, so all throughout the summer we need to watch out for broadleaf weeds. So typically what we do is we spray this spray called Threesome, and it's a broadleaf control. So what that means is it'll kill like the dandelions and clovers, but it won't hurt the grass unless you mix it very strong. And we spray with both a 4-wheeler by hand, and the fertilizer cart also has a sprayer on it. And this year we'll hopefully be using that tank too. Alright, so now that the leaves are starting to fall, you gotta pick them up. So we use our mowers usually to pick up the leaves, and also sticks and whatever else falls, we gotta clean it up, as well as a final mow for the year. And we also put down a final step of fertilizer, and basically this just gets the lawn ready for the long hard winter. Another thing that we do in the winter is a couple construction jobs, whether it's flooring, siding, putting tin up on buildings, and just small remodels. Keeps you busy in the winter instead of having to pay your guys to sit at home. So working for a small business has many perks as well as many downfalls. Some perks include working with people that you actually know and will get to know. You have a lot of responsibility, and also you get to do a lot of variety in your work. So you might be mowing one day, but the next day you'll be landscaping, then you might be working on a remodel or something like that. You're not doing the same repetitive tasks every day. So some downfalls might be that it's not a 9 to 5, you'll be working long hours, and sometimes you'll be getting frustrated. Also, you're accounted for all the time, so you can't just go on vacation whenever you want because the business is kind of depending on you. And also, you might not get along with everybody so well, but you have to work out your differences because really there's no way to change it. You can't have that person go to a different branch or do something like that because it's all under one roof and one business. So you have to learn how to get along with everybody, use your communication skills, and at the end of the day, it's great working for a small business.